Here's something that is very interesting. According to a study, when most people were asked if they believe in the power of their mind to change their life, improve their life, and create better things, most people say, yeah, I believe the mind is very powerful. And when they ask them more specifically about the power of thought, if you were to change your thought, would you be happier? Could you create more success or opportunities in your life? Most people also said, yes, thoughts are powerful. Yes, if you change your thought, it will definitely affect your life in a different way. But when they ask them, do you have a conscious daily habit of using your mind, using your thoughts to create or support the goals that you have? Most people said, no, I don't. Now, isn't that really interesting? Because on some level, it's like, okay, I know my thoughts are powerful. I know my mind is powerful, but I'm just not going to make any effort to use it. It's like having a superpower. You're Superman, but you're like, I'm too lazy to fly or too lazy to use that superpower. And this is exactly what we do. All of us on some level, even if it's just intuitively, we know that our mind, that our thoughts, that our emotion are extremely powerful in the fabric of what we create in our life. But for some level, so many of us choose to play the victim. We choose to blame, to be judgmental, to just be unconscious, sleepwalking through life, like drifting. And it's almost like we are numb. We're numb and we keep ourselves in that numb state. And the reality is this, it's not a question of whether it's good or bad or right or wrong. The only question is it working for you? For most people, they're content with just drifting through life and sleepwalking through life, and that's okay. Most people are okay with where they are, but if it's not okay for you, if you're not happy with that, then you have to ask yourself, how can I shift myself? How can I stop fighting? How can I drop the battle? How can I stop that victim mentality and keep on drifting in my life? Well, you gotta start looking in the power that you haven't been used, that in fact you've been misusing, because that creative power is always on, whether you use it, destructively, or whether you misuse it with your victim mentality or with anger or with just whatever it may be, right? We are always creators, we are always creating. But we are just unaware that we are always creating our reality. So if you want anything to change, you gotta start to awaken. You gotta start to really become consciously aware that my mind is powerful. And if I can go at the foundation level, meaning my thoughts, because the thoughts are like Lego blocks that create the foundation or the blueprint of your mind, right? It's like all the thoughts I had that I pile up every single day create the fabric of my mind, and that mind creates my reality, attracts certain things, certain opportunity, perpetuates certain situations, and so on. So if I can go to the core and start changing the thoughts I have, especially toward myself, toward people, toward the things I want to create or improve in my life, if I can go there and change my thoughts, change my perception, completely change and eradicate the old belief system and replace it with happier, more empowering, more abundant thoughts, and if I can do that with repetition, and if I can really use consciously the power of creation that I have, it will dramatically play out in powerful ways in your life. So the message is this: no matter where you are, where you're starting, if you're frustrated with your life for whatever reason, maybe you're lacking confidence, maybe you're feeling shy, maybe you're feeling you're in a dead hand, whatever the situation may be, the answer is always in your mind. You cannot solve a problem with the same level of mind that created it, meaning you need to start changing and expanding your own consciousness, your own perception. You gotta start thinking greater about yourself, more lovingly about yourself, more abundant, more kindly, whatever the context may be. You have to re-engineer the thoughts, the foundation of your mind. And when you do that, you are using that tremendous creative power that you have, your mind, to create amazing things that you want in your life. And you will see movement, you will see evidence, you will see synchronicity, you will see things changing the moment you really start changing what goes on here. Not just 2 minutes a day and then going back bitching and being a victim, but consistently living in a new place, consistently no longer tolerating the old state, the old judgment, the old bitterness, the old shame, or whatever it may be. When you stop tolerating the old thoughts that belong to the past, and you start to really entangle yourself with new thoughts that represents who and what you want to have and what you want to do in your life, that's when the reality shifts very, very fast. So let me know what you think down in the comment, guys. As always, hit that subscribe button. Be well.